We've been living around motorcycles for the better part of our lives, riding them, documenting them, writing stories about them and building them. Hi, I'm Samik. I bring you Throttleitch as our very first attempt to bring some of these stories and celebrate them with you. And the guy who's making it all happen is my dear friend Piyush, founder of India's largest motorcycling store, Pathpavers.
Hi Samik, a complete pleasure to be here and love the idea of Throttle-itch. Let's get it started.
Let's get started.
The journey of Throttle-itch begins with the highest pass project with Pathpavers. At 19,024 feet, the climb up to Umlingla was nothing less than a dream. Back home now, we recollect a few of those moments that consistently peep out of the memory folders and make us grin like absolute idiots every now and then. In this episode, we recall a few of the hits and misses and a little bit about motorcycling life that we learned in our first ever curated expedition. Welcome to Throttle-itch.
We were heading into the dark with the most diverse group of riders in the most challenging terrain that is possibly known to man. And we had a phenomenal time.
The entire idea had full potential to completely go south or turn around to become something absolutely epic.
All the motorcycling checks, the extended briefings, all possible adjustments were behind us. It was that time that we all have been waiting for. A new set of riders, fairly unknown conditions, diverse range of motorcycles. We had to keep the route map extremely simple for day one. Let's just ride around the picturesque landscapes and observe how we really ride as a group.
The enthusiasm was evident. It always begins with a ride. We had some anxious throttles, the engines were revving harder than ever, and the ECUs were working overtime.
If you remember, when we started riding for the first time, the sequence kept on changing. People were up against each other trying to figure out where they really belong in this bunch of bikers, and that did not exclude us. But soon enough, things changed.
Once the troupe found a free run of 5 kilometers and the sequence started to emerge. The faster ones would always take a clear track in front of them. The calmer ones would identify their partners and most likely would stick with them throughout the ride. As the group found rhythm, the mechanical spec sheets flew into oblivion. Topics such as power output, torque figures, tech or no tech got relegated to the background. It started to feel like the celebrations had begun as a unit. Like an emerging relationship, the unit started to regard each other's space, energies and vibe. The intercoms lit up with nature's appreciation, followed by prolonged radio silence exceeding many kilometers. Spellbound. We were in awe of the landscapes we were cruising through. The quintessential Ladakh affair was upon us. The vertical sun marked us all unequivocally. As we cruised through the pristine environment, some turned red, some purple, but none escaped it. We wore it with a sense of pride and belonging.
Whether it's a massive cross-country ADV or a puny little dirt bike, against the same backdrop, every single motorcycle delivers one thing in bundles: liberation.
And we really did not need to be jail prisoners to really experience that liberation. It is always a challenge to articulate the first few days of riding with a new group. The few kilometers we covered as a team worked as a catalyst to bring us together and develop a sense of belonging that otherwise is unfathomable in such short duration of time. Felt like we knew each other since eternity, felt like we were one. Armed with this newfound sense of liberation, we felt ready. It was time for the ultimate climb. Join us for the next leg of the Highest Pass project in our next episode. Till then, find a way to answer your Throttleitch.